fantastic.
I've been looking for some.
Hey. What's up, YouTube? I hope all is well with you because things are fantastic with us. Today, I have two special guests. First, I have Miss Alex, aka Uncover the Real. Yeah, on YouTube. And now we have with us a celebrity. Yeah. Go ahead and introduce yourself, girl.
Hey guys, my name is Mitzi White, and I was on Extreme Weight Loss Season 5. And I have a YouTube channel too. It's coming out. It's Reality TBT. So look for that.
Yes, I'll put the links down below so you guys can check her out. But today, we just kind of wanted to do a little casual talk session about Mitzi's episode and the experiences she's been through in the past year. And yeah, that's about it. Also any advice that you may have for people who watch this video.
Cool.
Yeah. So first off, we want to start. Let's talk about how we met, real quickly. All three of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go this way. How I met Ketchy was I was watching YouTube, and I saw a video that she was doing about going to a workout boot camp that was going to be combining faith and fitness. So went to that, met Ketchy there, met Alex there.
And the rest is history.
That's it.
With the besties said.
Yeah.
So, really quickly, do you want to talk about how you came to getting on the show, Extreme Weight Loss?
Well, it was pretty much a rinse and repeat of what I just said. By me watching that video with Ketchy, it got me to this one boot camp, and it was awesome. It was combining, like I said, the faith and the fitness piece, and that was exactly what I needed and wanted. And right immediately after that, a couple of weeks thereafter, one of the trainers was having a faith and fitness workshop that was going to be held for about, I guess it was 6 weeks.
I think it was an 8 week program.
8 week?
It was an 8 week program.
It was an 8 week program.
Yeah.
And so we got our little group together and we all went to that. And while I was there, there was another gentleman that had been part of, or a gentleman I should say, that was part of our group. His name's Chris. And he was going to the Extreme Weight Loss auditions. And said, hey, you want to go and support me and just stand in line? And I said, sure. I'm not planning on auditioning, but I'll go and stand in line with you.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Chris didn't make the show, but Mitzi did. And I just remember the whole process, kind of went with, it was like a blur. She sailed through the auditions, she sailed through the casting couch. Sit down interview, and then all of a sudden a few weeks later she's calling me. She's like, yeah, so I'm about to go to Colorado because I've been chosen as the finalist. And she said it so calm, and I know I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. She's just like, okay,
I don't know if I want to do it.
Yeah.
Let's clarify. It wasn't because I was trying to be egotistical. It was because I was scared.
Oh, yeah.
Fear was setting in, and so therefore it was not about me just saying, oh, I've got this opportunity, no big deal. I did not want my dirty laundry literally out in front of everybody.
But now it's all clean, so
it's done.
Yeah.
So talk about how it was when you went to Colorado for that finals week.
Oh gosh. It was really, it was in your face real, because at that point we were doing all of the physical medical testing that they were doing with us, and so you were finding out about results that you didn't realize was diagnosed with diabetes, didn't even realize that I had that going on. It was strenuous because we were working out a good part of the time that we were there, and it was nice though to have all your food prepared.
Okay.
Shout out to Paolo and then shoots, he made some yummy food, and it was all healthy too.
Yeah.
But I think the other piece was that was when you had to really get real with yourself, because they were really probing, trying to find out what was your story, and was it something that they felt like was what they wanted to have as an episode. Out of all the 40 people that were there, they had to weed it down to about 19 people, and so they were digging and digging deep, and so that was a challenge.
Yeah. And so after you got back home, I just want to talk about, like, we were excited the whole entire time. Chris, Alex, and myself. We were just like, did she make the show? Is she on the show? And then Mitzi comes back home and we all meet up and we're all excited. And then she breaks the news to us. She says, you guys, I've decided I am not doing the show.
You guys eye rolled me so badly.
So bad.
So
No, I
upset.
remember where we were. We were in this park. We met up for a workout.
Yes.
And we're sitting across from her, and she's like, I don't feel like God is, opening a door here. I just don't feel at
give me a
peace.
sign.
I don't feel at peace.
Yes.
And Ketchy and I are giving each other side-eye glances like, what in the world is she talking about? This is the sign. Hello.
I mean, I know this was her experience, but I was devastated.
Yeah,
I was
I could see it in you guys' face. I really could.
Yeah.
And she was serious too. She was like, yeah, I'm not doing the show.
And then, so we're being supportive as we can. We're like, we support you, whatever you choose. But
They didn't mean it.
But
They
we
were
think-
so not meaning it.
we think you should try it. Yeah, we think you should. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
A few weeks go by, and I remember every single time I'd ask her about it, I was like, "Are you officially out?" She's like, "Yeah, we're gonna take care of that in a minute." Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Okay." And so I just remember, we went to work out at your workplace with Chris and a few of his, I guess, classmates.
Actually, they were from his church.
From his church. And so we're walking around the parking lot, and then Mitzi's like, okay, I just want to let you know that I've decided to do the show. And I was like, yeah! And she's like, but there are some things that you need to know about me. And I was like, okay, like what? And she's like, well, the reason why you haven't been around my house or anything is because it's in a condition that I am not proud of, basically. And I was like, okay, all right, cool. And she finally, like, she was tiptoeing around it, and she was like, so it's a hoarding situation. And I was like, okay, cool. So you
She's like, so when are we going to your house? I'm like, which part of hoarding did you not understand?
And I was like, my thing was, I was like, but you're gonna do the show, right?
Yeah.
And so we were so happy that she was doing the show. And so, do you want to talk about what happens next? What happened next?
What happened after I got selected?
Yeah.
So, or wait, the part about after I decided I was going to do it and I went to boot camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, so at that point then we go to a 3-month boot camp. And when I say we, something that I think a lot of people don't realize is that actually everyone that was selected for the episodes, we all go to the same boot camp at the same time, because as amazing as Chris and Heidi are, they are not Wonder Man or Wonder Woman and Superman. They cannot be in every single person's hometown at the exact same time.
Right.
So sorry if I just burst a bubble or
I don't
something
know.
like that.
I
I
don't think you
think
did.
Chris is definitely Wonder Man.
Yes, he's Wonder Man, Superman.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, well, he definitely has the body of him, right? He
Especially
does. He
his
does.
arms.
Yes, and his abs. His
Yeah,
abs are
okay.
amazing.
God bless him.
But
Sorry,
we
moving on.
digress.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's all
My
right.
bad.
No, come back.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back. So what happened next?
Yeah, so we went to boot camp and we're there in Aurora, Colorado. We have apartments. We're actually sharing apartments. We have roommates. And my roommates were Amber, one of the married couples from California, and Kelly, and the basketball player that you saw, and then
The second episode.
yes, the second episode, and then Hannah, and Hannah is from Austin, Texas.
And you'll see Hannah's episode on September the 8th.
8th, yes, she's actually the finale episode, so
Yeah.
make sure you tune in for that.
Awesome.
So we went through boot camp every single day. We worked out anywhere between about 3 to 4 hours a day, and we did food prep just like you do at home, and we were responsible for our own laundry and everything else just like you do on your daily day-to-day
Really?
life. Yeah, we didn't have anybody doing all that stuff. Or we had to clean our apartment. We had to do all that stuff. But, but that was part of what you were going to do anyhow when you went home.
Yeah.
The only difference was that we had no control over, we had no cars. So you weren't able just to get up and say, I'm going wherever I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
And so our time was definitely orchestrated by someone else as far as what the schedule looked like. So it was a 3-month boot camp, and we did different races. We did a mile-high walk throughout the entire stadium, every single step of the stadium.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the whole entire Bronco, is it Bronco Bowl or what is that? I can't remember.
Just know
But
it's
anyhow, we did that, every single step of that. We did a color run, we did a warrior dash, we did just lots of different things that we would have never ever thought that we would do.
Say, it sounds like an experience of a lifetime.
It
that
was.
boot camp.
It was.
And I'm pretty sure you were close with a lot of the other people that were chosen for the season.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you quickly talk about people that you had close friendships with?
Well, interestingly enough, somebody that from the very, very beginning, because we were not only roommates when we went to casting, but also roommates, ironically, when we were at boot camp, and that was Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Amber and I, she was my rock, my beautiful Christian sister.
Yes.
Just loved her, and so we shared a lot of prayer and great conversations. So I enjoyed Amber from the beginning to the end. And then also 2 people that I got really, really close with, Panda.
Hey.
Dan Smith. Love Panda. He will be my forever and always friend. And then John from Maryland. He is like my brother. I've self-appointed him as my little brother, even though he's taller than me. He's still my little brother. And who else did I get really close with? I mean, there were a lot of close relationships. I was very good friends with Jen Snell. I was very good friends with, this one, Kimmy.
Aww.
Kimmy is like, she's my sister, but she's also like that daughter that I never had.
Aww.
So, I
and
love
you
her.
will see Kim's episode next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, yeah. So definitely tune in.
September the 1st. So
That's right.
Turn in. Yeah. Cool.
But everybody was wonderful. I mean, there's not one person on there that I didn't feel like I loved and adored. But those were and that's true. That really is true. We got very close. But those were the key people that I definitely would say, without a doubt.
I would have to say overall, I think all of the people selected were, pretty amazing. This season was really great.
I would
It was
agree.
really great.
I would agree.
Good.
Every
thank you.
single episode sucked you in. Clearly Mitzi's was the best.
Ah.
Every episode was amazing. Was complete stories that
Yeah.
you really wanted to see the ending of. So
Yeah.
if you haven't seen any episodes of season 5, you can still watch them on your on-demand.
Mhm.
There's Hulu. There's even YouTube. You have no excuse. Go ahead and watch a episode of Extreme Weight Loss season 5.
That's right.
Chris and Heidi.
And I also just want to quickly add in there that if you didn't see the very first episode, that was with Raymond and Robert, the twins.
Yes.
If you have not heard the news, Raymond's a daddy now.
Yes, I saw it on Facebook.
Yes.
And that kid is adorable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Beautiful little girl. So congratulations to Raymond.
Congratulations.
And Whitney. She's a mommy.
Yes, she sure is. I don't know who Whitney is.
That's his girlfriend. That's a
Yeah, I
mommy.
know, but I haven't met her.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Like it's all about me. So once you were done with boot camp,
yeah.
you went home.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about what happened when you went home.
Oh gosh, you sound like Dr. Tolan. Let's talk about what happened. Let's talk about why you're in the
Are
backyard.
you upset with Ketchy for putting on the spot like that?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you were there too?
Yeah,
I just was very supportive with my sign.
you did. You held it up very well.
Yes. It was funny because Mitzi had no idea that when she was gonna come home for her 90-day reveal, that we were gonna be in her backyard.
Yeah.
We knew a week before because Hagar, shout out to Hagar, the producer, had called us and was like, hey, so we're gonna need you to come to Mitzi's house and we're gonna help clean up Mitzi's house. And I was like, sure. So
Yes, I love helping like organize and clean things. In my own house, not so much, but like for other people, I mean, like it's one of my favorite things to do because you could bless people like that and you know, spend time with them, learn about them, and
Oh, that would be a lot of learning.
yeah. And I remember the week before we had made posters and stuff. We were ready.
we were ready.
Yeah, we were.
All those posters handmade by our group. So those, other people holding them.
Yeah,
They were
borrow.
beautiful
It's
posters too. I really love them.
Yeah, we were. We did that. We did.
We sure did.
High five to self.
Yeah.
Anyway, but when you saw us in the backyard, how did you feel about that?
Well, you know, instantly when I saw them, I was really excited because it was supposed to be my reveal, right? So to see people that you knew and to see the shock and awe on their faces, that really made me feel happy. But
Well, first, before you say the but, I do want to say that color that you were wearing was fire on you. That pink was everything. And then you came out like, hey, look at me. And so we had no choice but to be so excited because she looked so good. And like, though you look great on camera, I felt like you looked so much better in person. And I feel like that's the overarching theme also about like the whole entire show. Like, yeah. But anyway, go ahead. You look so much better in person. Even though you look cute on TV, you look good in person.
Thank you.
Anyways.
Thank you so much.
I mean, it's the
Yeah,
truth.
Okay.
it's true though because like I was watching the episode and when you came into the backyard, I remember because we were there and I'm like that doesn't look like the Mitzi.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yes,
Wow.
you look so much like the
Radiant.
TV does not even do you justice.
It really doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start carrying you guys around in my pocket because this is really
Girl, I mean,
Winning.
Winning.
Hashtag.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I had my little feelings hurt though because in my mind, you know, because it's a reveal, I was thinking party.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have a good time and celebrate. And, you know, I get to my little dance on and everything. Yeah.
No.
I wasn't home 5 minutes, and although it was lovely to see you guys and to share that moment was exactly what it was, of just enthusiasm, when Dr. Tolan said, hey, Mitzi, tell them why they're standing in your backyard and not inside your house.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, and that wasn't a good feeling, and it was actually what I had been most apprehensive about the entire time. It was what was my fear, what was keeping me from not wanting to move forward, not wanting to go on the show, why I kept backing out, why I kept saying I don't want to do this. It had nothing to do with not wanting to lose weight. It had everything to do with being transparent.
Yeah. And I have to say, I felt you did a good job of articulating, like, I felt like that was a hard thing to admit to a group of people, especially like friends. And you did it in you were very expressive right away. Like you cried on the spot. That's something to cry about. But I just felt so bad for you standing there because you had to admit like this thing that was so personal to you, to everybody, and you just did it. It was kind of like free with it. You were really free with it. And so I had so much respect for you because I was like, yeah, I had so much respect for you at that point. That's for sure.
Through the hyperventilating, and I'm surprised I didn't pass out.
Yes,
I would have.
It was so hot. hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm in a
You're
leather jacket.
sweating. You're in a leather jacket and jeans and these boots, and I'm like, how is she not like
Fall
falling?
out. Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna fall over. Like seriously, I was like that too, and I, had a short sleeve shirt on, and oh no.
Yeah. Like I said before, mad respect there, girl. For real. Then Dr.
Tolan.
He said, so they're here to help you.
Oh yeah. Dun dun dun.
And she was like, no.
Could not. Yeah, it was one thing to just tell you. I thought I'd tell you. Then we go take the party somewhere else.
Yeah.
No. We wanted to go in and have you guys help, and to me, it was obvious that some of you were aware and some of you were not. Everybody was willing, but I could tell that it was not something that everyone was prepared to do, and I didn't want them. That would have been too much. There were already all of you that were in the backyard. What was it, 15, 20 people?
Yeah. Oh,
And
more
then,
than that.
maybe, I don't know. And then here, and I know I'm jumping ahead of what you're saying, but then the gate slides open.
Yes.
And here I've got Service Master and Matt Paxton that are standing there. So add those people on top of the friends. It would have been too much if everybody had stayed.
Well,
So
There was no way we were gonna go.
No,
Okay.
but Mitzi was Mitzi was like, oh, I think some of us were gonna, no. Mitzi wanted all of us to go home. She
Yeah.
was like, we've got professional help here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out. Goodbye.
I forgot about that. She tried to boot us out of her backyard.
She was like, thank you so much for coming. And here go Mitzi. She's talking to us about like, okay, goodbye. And we got Hagar, her producer, in the back going, you ain't going nowhere. We're just like, what do we do? Like, we're just like, and I was like, well, I know I'm staying.
Okay, but think about it from our point of view. It's been 3 months. We haven't seen you.
Yeah.
And we're here to support you because we've been there from, the beginning.
Yeah, from the very
And
beginning.
you're over here being all cute, like, okay. Okay, you can go. No.
Again, it was one of those, I had gotten past telling you.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
The visual was not necessary.
But eventually.
But it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was. But eventually, you did let us in. Thank you so much. And it was great to be able to help you through, even though it was just a tiny bit. We only did like a tiny bit of work.
Yeah.
We only did
Yeah.
a tiny bit. they had us there for, what, 30 minutes?
No, it's close to an hour.
It was an hour?
Yeah,
it was an hour.
Time flew by.
yeah.
Yeah. But, you have to tell your testimony.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah, because when I was saying that a few people did stay, and when I say a few, we really did cut it back to about 8 people, I guess, 8 to 10 people that stayed, that were the friends that were there in the backyard. And my testimony is that here it was, hot Texas, and my house had been closed up for 3 months, hot Texas, all summer.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something that they don't share with you on the episode is that I do not have air conditioning in hot Texas.
Don't know how she
And
does
so
it.
well, that was part of the whole, fixer upper piece. It was to come. It just hadn't come.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyhow, the group that had stayed, all beautiful, strong, faith-believing people, and we prayed before we went in. And as soon as we had finished praying, we had just said the last amen, and we were getting ready to go into this hot house. I'm talking, the production people are sweating, and shirts are got armpit holes. It was just sweat all over the place.
Yeah.
But as soon as we had said amen, all of a sudden this gust of wind blew in and literally whipped, because they'd opened up the windows, and whipped throughout the entire house and cooled it down like it was absolute air conditioning. Around me, in the surrounding area of my block, there was a tree across the street. I didn't find this out until the next day, but a tree across the street that had actually fallen. There were, throughout the city, there was electrical power outages that had happened where businesses had to shut down because it had knocked out blocks of electrical, and wind storms and all of that, and rain, but not one drop of rain hit my house.
Not one drop of rain.
Ain't God, won't he do it? And it was a cool house, and we were all able to.
Okay, so sorry about that. My camera just decided it was gonna say I'm gonna take a break. So
It's a union camera.
Thug life.
Union thing.
Thug
It is.
life.
Doug lifed it out. So anyway, we did finish up the testimony about when you were at the house.
Yeah.
Everything got cleared up. How did you feel when they removed everything from the house and yeah?
You know, I believe it or not, it actually was easier than what I had anticipated. And the reason why was because of my mindset. My mindset was, when you go to say about choices of anything that you do in life, if you make that choice that your life is worth more than the things, than the people, the whatever it may be that's weighing you down, literally. And when I determined that that was the case, it was easy to let the things go. Now, I'm not perfect, and I will be honest, there's some times where I've woken up in the middle of the night and was lamenting over my favorite whatever that was gone. But, you know, it's all right. You know, things come and they go. And the thing I guess that I do that really helps and comforts me is that I think if there was ever a storm and a tornado or something had come through, it would have ripped everything away anyhow, and I would have never seen it again.
True.
So again, it's just stuff.
Yeah.
Just stuff.
Okay, so go ahead and talk about how it was working with Ernestine.
Miss Ernie.
Yeah.
She gives me hope. She was, first of all, she's an amazingly beautiful woman, is she not?
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
If I can look anywhere as good as her by that age, I just even this much, if I can look like her, that would be lovely. But, you know, let's get real. Part of that is genetics, because she is just a lovely, beautiful woman. But then the other piece of it, when you look at, oh, sorry, you can look like that's a...
I'm just saying, so are you.
Aw!
That's, yeah.
Thank
You have different genetics. You're definitely going to be, you're definitely a beautiful woman. That's it. You're definitely a beautiful woman. So stop saying, oh, it's genetics.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay, thank you. I'm being schooled by the youngster here. This is the thing that feels like, I'm the wise old one, but they school me all the time.
Okay, you know that's a lie. So, I'll be on the phone with Mitzi, and then Mitzi would just say something, like I'll be complaining about something, and then Mitzi would be like, you know, Kenchi, have you thought about this? And I'll be like, darn it, Mitzi, no I haven't. And keep on reminding me. Jeez, can't be
That's
that.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway.
But yeah, Miss Ernie, she's an amazing woman. She, just her commitment and her determination just makes you want to do more.
Yeah.
She gets up like at 3:30 in the morning and runs, and I'm like, if my alarm went off at that time of morning, I'm not
I'm
about
sleeping
that.
through it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So then, how did you feel about the little gentleman friend situation?
I knew she was going to bring that up.
I have to.
Yes,
Everybody wants to know.
I
I want to know.
that
Me
was
too.
something that I have to be honest with you. When they were talking about, when they told us dream big, there were 3 big things that I had mentioned. I wanted to meet Oprah, which still would, Oprah, in case you're available.
Hey. Hey.
Wanted to meet Tony Robbins, because he's a great motivational speaker as well. So hey, Tony, still here. And both of those people, just to me, were the epitome of living your best life. So those were 2 people that I wanted to meet as well. And then, of course, I absolutely wanted to meet Miss Ernie. That was just like perfection all the way around with the journey that I was going through.
Right.
I say all that to say that when we were sitting in the coffee shop, I thought Oprah was coming. And so I saw that gentleman, but I thought he was her, like he was her bodyguard or something. And I was looking behind him. In my mind, I was looking behind him for Oprah. But then all of a sudden I realized there was no Oprah, and it was him, and I knew him. Oh yeah, that was not something I was looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine how just awkward that is. Like when
I just remember,
Haven't seen him in years, and all of a sudden now I have to see him on TV.
and you have to
Really?
talk to him.
I just remember on Twitter, everyone was like, "Oh, this was petty. Why did I do that?"
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's clear that it's in the past. You moved
So
on.
far in the past.
So to bring it up again, it's just like, okay, I could be meeting Oprah right now.
I really did. Oh. Yeah. But no, yeah, I really. But it was one of those situations when it was all said and done. I get it now, and it was, even though I didn't think I needed it, I did. It was nice because we had not run into each other, talked to each other at all since the split, and so I wanted him to at least feel, sense, and understand the devastation that I went through, and for him to, but I also wanted to thank him, as I did. I really do. I forgive him. I needed that to offer that. I needed to be able to do that, and
Stop laughing at me.
Is Alan's falling asleep still?
Yeah, she is.
I'm
sorry, but I'm finished.
No, so I'm just saying, yeah, I needed to be able to do that, and I also I wanted to thank him. Because, sometimes when people aren't around and they leave and they do the things that they do, we need to thank them.
Yeah.
Because then you're able to go ahead and do the things that you're supposed to do.
Right.
So I thank him for being in my life, but I also thank him for leaving my life.
Okay, that's cool.
I like that mind frame.
Yeah, I do. I like your mind frame for real.
Thanks.
Like throughout the whole one thing I loved about your episode is you never seem crazy.
all of us got a little crazy in us. That's true.
But you had a lot of wonderful, wise revelations throughout the whole episode, and I really did enjoy that. But was between the 3-month and the 9-month, was there anything that stuck out to you?
Well, I loved having that opportunity with the powerlifting.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, oh my gosh. The power, I mean truly, the word power, how you feel and what it was all one. It was all inclusive, and that was a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed that. I felt like it took me to a whole another level of confidence.
Yeah. You know what else probably took you to a whole level of confidence?
What?
Sitting in a pool
With Heidi Powell.
with Heidi Powell, just chilling on the top of a suite.
Yeah, it was the top suite of the Palms Hotel, and like a $15,000 a night suite, but it was of course
Fancy.
all about marketing,
Really
so it was not
fancy.
anything that we paid for, but
Yeah.
but it was a wonderful experience. And when I say I felt like I was on top of the world, I really meant that, because we were sitting in this infinity pool that just looked like it didn't end, and so it was a really nice experience to have that. Just chilling after we'd done the powerlifting.
All right. So let's skip to your final reveal.
Mm-hmm.
So, when that day, talk about what you were feeling. What type of, what were you feeling then?
Well, I thought, everybody was talking about the finales, but my big thing was, I felt like it was my debut, I just could not, I couldn't, I said finales because that's what it was for
The
their
show.
top, the way that they had titled things,
Mm-hmm.
but it was totally my debut. It was my time to come out and say, hey world, I'm here.
And I look good.
Well, to get to that point, I tell you, we went through a million outfits trying to figure out what would work best, and it just all kind of came together at the very end. It was I was pleased. with what they put together.
It was a bomb outfit. It was.
Oh.
You looked good. And the one thing that was hilarious when she came out, she had to turn to the back so y'all could see what she was working with. She turned to the front again. So, yeah.
They told us to pose and do what we want to take our time, so I thought I would.
So she took her time. Yes, she did.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious. So, I just want to say some things about the finale. I just want to say that I enjoyed what?
It's 12 a.m.
You guys, this is exclusive. It is officially Mitzi's birthday.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to. What, you don't get to sing?
Oh.
To you. You're not gonna join in the duet? No.
No. What is this?
I'm trying to get my note. I'm trying to get my note.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Did I say you can
Mitzi. Happy birthday to you.
We love you. Now you gotta say, how old are you now officially?
I am 54 years young.
Woo!
And this is the first year that I proudly announced that, because any other time I was not happy about it. But I am thrilled to be 54, and the best is truly yet to come.
Amen.
I hope you have copyright permission on all these songs.
I guess we're gonna see.
I guess
YouTube flag.
Yeah. That would happen.
That would.
So there'll just be a video that's kind of like this.
It's kind of late. It's past my bedtime. I know it's past Alex's bedtime.
Way past my bedtime.
Is it past your bedtime, Misty?
These young bucks, I'll probably go do something. No, I'm just teasing. It's past my bedtime only because I need to get up and work out in the morning, but other than that,
Sticking to the plan.
Okay, so one last question though.
Yes.
How is life after the cameras are turned off? How's it been?
Good question.
it's been a challenge because, as you said, the camera's off. So nobody's checking my weight every week. Nobody's calling and saying, how are you doing? All of those things. And so I feel like I'm a little bit like a kid home alone.
Wow.
You know, so
that's a good analogy.
yeah. And so the first week, I'll be honest, I went a little crazy. And I was
How crazy did you go?
Well, yeah, like whereas I normally do at least one cheat meal a week, I think I probably did 2, maybe 3. You know,
Oh,
there's
gosh.
only 7. There's
You
only
wild woman, you.
You wild, crazy.
Jeez.
Well, no, you know, and desserts when you don't need an extra dessert or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it was enough to the point where I actually felt a difference and saw a difference on the scale.
Okay.
And so that to me said, but we had really great support and training through Ann Schutz and Dr. Holly at Ann Schutz at the Wellness Center, explaining to us that when you start seeing what's your level of take action now. And when I started seeing that, you know, and my take action was that it could not be anything that was going, you know, past 15 pounds. That was, I was going to let that be my number. And I just did not want to see myself spiraling down again when I knew how well I felt before and had worked so hard. And it's easy to have that happen when you've been going through low sodium, you know, and carb cycling and the amount of exercise that we were putting in on a daily basis. When you're living your everyday life, it is very easy for the weight to come on.
Yeah.
And even quicker when you've had that. So to anyone that happens to, whether it's on a show or not on the show, you just have to give yourself some grace. But remember that your life is worth this. So make your choice.
Yeah. Amen.
Oh Lord, I feel like I'm a pastor. You guys are just
Preach! Oh, okay. Where was that? No.
Preach!
about the finale. I know I'm kind of backtracking.
That's right.
Like, you looked so much better in person than you did on camera once again. And so did Heidi, too.
Oh, yeah. Heidi's gorgeous. Isn't she beautiful?
Yes.
That dress, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, must be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Alex got to sit next to Chris.
Mm-hmm. You'll never wash that
My
shoulder
arm
again.
will never be the same. Seriously, he was like there.
Right there.
It was so cool.
So cool. But I was too nervous to say anything.
Oh, no.
I never said anything to him because it was like, Chris, no.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. It's okay. He's married.
And they're so... Yeah, he's married.
He's married. I can't.
They're
Yeah,
so
his wife
approachable.
was like right there.
They're so
Yeah.
approachable.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, they really are. And they're easy to talk to. They were really...
I think
Sweet.
if I had said something to him, you know, there could have been divorce going on.
Oh, my God.
So, you know, I think it's better
Okay.
that I didn't say anything. So, yeah.
Okay, Alex's roommate just ruined the video by just loudly going down the stairs. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm playing. But you know what? Say some parting words of wisdom and then we're ending this video.
Yes, please.
Okay. Ooh, pressure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would say there's 6 things that I wish that if you didn't hear anything else, 6.
What's the first one?
The first one would be that you have to be transparent and you have to be vulnerable.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is that you have to be number 1. You have to put yourself as a priority.
That's a nice one. Number 3?
And I want to go along with that number 1 on the, or no, excuse me, number 2 on the number 1, your priority. There's that saying that when you're on the airplane about putting your own oxygen mask on first before helping someone else.
Yeah.
And that's so true because you can't be your best and can't live your own life and help others if you can't take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
So that's that one.
Yeah.
3, I guess, would be is to surround yourself with a really great support system so that you'll have accountability there and so that people can, you know, they want to be there for you. They want to help, but you just have to make sure that you ask for help. 4 would be that you... Okay, I just only went blank on 4. 4 would be that you just really understand that falling isn't failing. That, you know, we all fall. We all have stumbling blocks. We do not chastise a baby when they're trying to walk. We praise them even in their stumbles and when they're just even trying to crawl up onto things.
Right.
So we need to do the same thing and have that same amount of grace with ourselves. And are we at 5? 5 would be that you make integrity. Integrity is key. And that you have to, you make promises to people all day long, you make promises to your job, you don't break those promises. But so why do we have to break promises to ourselves? So if you're going to do something like this, keep your own integrity and keep your promises to you. And 6 would be that it's never too late. That it doesn't matter how old you are or what circumstances you're in, your life can change. There's choices that we make. And make that choice for you.
Awesome.
Love it.
Thank you so much, Mitzi,
Yeah.
for taking the time to talk to the people out here.
Hi, people up here.
And, and thank you for such a wonderful, inspirational episode of Extreme Weight Loss. There's a lot of people that you touched, and it's just, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
You are amazing.
Thank you.
And all her social media information will be in the link below. Follow her, please. She will bless you.
Oh,
Yes.
and you guys bless me, so thank you. Let's keep doing this together, you guys.
Yes.
Okay?
So, with that being said, I hope you guys are doing everything you need to do in order to have a happy, successful, and healthy life. And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, we're done. Thanks.